President Obama says he doesn't even really need Congress to sign off on his military campaign against ISIS. According to the White House, the president has all the legal authority he needs, thanks to a vote Congress took more than 13 years ago. On September 18th, 2001, Congress authorized the president to, quote, use all necessary and appropriate force against those nations, organizations, or persons he determines planned, authorized, committed, or aided the terrorist attacks that occurred on September 11, 2001, or harbored such organizations or persons in order to prevent any future acts of international terrorism against the United States by such nations, organizations, or persons. The vote was overwhelmingly in favor of military force. In fact, only one member of Congress voted against it. She joins us right now. Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Democrat of California, joins us live from Berkeley. Good morning, Congresswoman.
Good morning.
13 years ago, you said you were afraid that our use of force might spiral out of control. And I want to ask you, is that what you see happening now with the president's campaign against ISIS?
It's unfortunate that the resolution that I voted against really does allow for a state of perpetual war without, and I think this is critically important, without any president coming back to Congress. That 2001 resolution served as the basis for the 2002 resolution, which was the resolution to authorize the use of force against Iraq. And here we are again now engaged in military action without repealing, actually, that first resolution. And so I'm worried, frankly, that the 2001 policy is going to stay in place until we repeal it, and that it will set the stage for the continuation of military operations throughout the world, really, without congressional input, debate, or authorities.
So let me just follow up and clarify here. You don't think it's enough that the president wants to repeal the 2002 authorization for the use of force, which we know was a justification for the 2003 Iraq War. You want Congress to also repeal the 2001 authorization of the use of force as well.
Absolutely, and I've had legislation to do that for many, many years now. Because if you have a policy in place that allows for endless war and that allows the authorization to go to war anytime, any place, anywhere, then you're really defeating your purpose coming to Congress with a resolution that has not actually included repealing that first one. We need to fast forward to today and the war that we're engaged in at this moment, and not use any legal basis as the 2001 resolution for the continuation of that war. We need to debate a clean authorization. We need it to be debated with regard to repealing the 2001 so that we can actually bring forward now American people's views on going to war in this day and time.
So speaking of debate, Congresswoman Lee, President Obama said this about the upcoming debate in Congress.
In the days and weeks ahead, we'll continue to work closely with leaders and members of Congress on both sides of the aisle. I believe this resolution can grow even stronger with the thoughtful and dignified debate that this moment demands.
So, Congresswoman, how do members of Congress have that dignified debate, and what questions do you think must be asked?
Sure, and I'm really proud and pleased that the president has brought forth this resolution. I hope the speaker will allow us to bring it forth to debate and discuss on the floor. Of course, we're 6 months into this war, and in many ways this resolution moves us forward because we are engaged in military action. But I believe that we need to look at all of the options. I have a resolution, HJ Res 30, which does not take military action off the table nor forecloses military action, but it lays out a comprehensive approach so that we can really deal with the underlying causes and really dismantle and degrade ISIS. Many have said, many military experts, even the president has said, there's no military solution only to this very horrible and horrific terrorist organization in terms of dismantling them. And so we need to look at a comprehensive approach. We need to make sure that we address all of the revenue streams, the oil revenue streams that funds ISIL. We need to look at the flow of foreign fighters into Iraq and Syria. We need to look at the underlying sectarian and ethnic tensions. And so there are many, many issues that have to be addressed if we're going to ensure that we ensure our own national security and help move forward in the Middle East, where we can really disable and dismantle this very terrible organization. And so we need to have a debate, but we need to debate all of the options, not only the military options.
Thank you very much.